What's going on, y'all? So listen, girl. What's going on, y'all? Oh my God, this week has been trying, and it is only Wednesday. Girl, I gotta get all my pay stub information, all my banking information. Like house hunting, apartment hunting, whatever it is that you want to fucking call it. I know I keep on coming on here, and I'm giving myself to the end of the month to get a place. Cause literally the other day, let me tell y'all something. Like, I'm finna be real with y'all. Like this, the neighborhood that I live in is I would say it was probably worse when I was younger, because I literally used to live the block over. Okay, it's like 2 blocks down on the same street, but just 2 blocks down, going south. Is it south? Yeah, going south. Okay, I moved 2 blocks this way when I got adulthood, whatever, and this is why it's an urgency now at my big age. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 30s. I have to get out of this situation where I am still in the same place. Like, I need to go out, see my city. I need to elevate. Okay, I am no longer in this mentality that I need to stay here in this particular neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I've been out of that mentality for a while, and it's just been a lot of stuff that's been hindering me from actually locking down a place. It's like once you get started on the search, and then something pops up that'll stop you or whatever, and then you get started back again, something to pop up, or as you're searching, you're trying to make, and this is what I've been encountering since I first started. Girl, I just came in, it's a little warm up in here, I'm letting the AC try to build up. So if I'm glistening, bitch, don't worry about it. We just gonna glisten together, okay? But it was like, and I probably mentioned this before, as soon as you start finding something that you like, and then you trying to set up, the viewing for it or whatever, and you going through the proper channels, you going through the agents, you going through all this stuff, the real estate agent, the companies, and bitch, as soon as you fucking get a viewing, all of a sudden it's, well, that's been rented out, or that's been mortgaged out. I'm like, God damn. Why would you set it up if you already knew somebody else was in running and they was heavily thinking about getting it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like people be playing games with me, and it ain't no I'm not even gonna call it no race shit, because they don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? It literally just be like that. I'm just a little frustrated, because I was supposed to have a viewing yesterday at 3 o'clock. I'm sorry that this taking up the first half of the video, the first few minutes of the video, but y'all know how I do. I was supposed to have a viewing at this nice looking apartment, literally 10 minutes away from my job. 10 minutes away from my job. You know what I'm saying? So that's perfect. That's literally perfect. And baby, the people didn't even confirm. So the agent that I was working with, he was like, I'm waiting on them to confirm. I'm waiting on them to confirm. And then he told me today, so they gonna ask, can they give some feedback or whatever on the whole process? Bitch, for what? You ain't even confirming. So we gonna try it again tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Thursday. We gonna try it again Friday at 3 o'clock. Mind you, I'm supposed to be at work, so I'm gonna have to take an early lunch, a later lunch, so that I can get there and do it on my work day. So yeah, it's so irritating. And then one that I got scheduled for tomorrow, I do have another one scheduled for tomorrow. She was like she called me as soon as I put that thing in. I said, bitch, I am interested. The lady got on the phone. She was like, hey, so listen, what's good? With this building, because I was like, you know what? First of all, I had it. Listen, it's something about brick buildings that I really don't like a little bit, because I feel like, especially out here in Chicago, it's just older buildings, probably got a little bit of infestations or some shit like that. But she said the shit was gutted. Nobody has ever had a problem. I said, I see when I go there. Okay, mind you, the shit do look beautiful. It look beautiful as hell. And then it's history, right? It's history, saying it was one of the first hotels that black people was actually able to stay in Chicago. So I was like, oh wow, that's some historic shit. So I really do want to see it. She called me up and she gonna tell me, so you have to have you have to make 2.5 times the rent. I was like, okay, and bitch, just tell me what it is. I ain't asked all that. That is literally what is with that. That is literally what everybody is saying. Everybody, you got to make either two times the rent or 2.5. Bitch, I didn't ask all that. I didn't ask all that because I can make 2.5 the rent, 2.5, 2.5 times more the rent and still miss a payment. And what you gonna do? You gonna wait until I give it to you, okay? But I ain't that type of girl. I pay my shit on time and I ain't struggling right now. So, just give me a fucking viewing. We'll see how that shit goes tomorrow. But anyway, I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. And I'm so fucking tired. PMS, that's what it is. It's PMS. So if you get some attitude, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is, okay? But let's just get into the video. What it is. I wish I knew your name. Somebody, oh my god, he know who I'm talking about because he made a TikTok video hyping me up. I'm talking about what it is video, girl. You just never know how much people really care for you and really love you or whatever and support you. So I was feeling down too when he put that up there. It be at the right time. The right time. Y'all be doing some cute ass shit that just be warming my damn heart and be like, Ashley, get on your game, bitch. Get on your game. Okay? But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this. First of all, what is going on? I feel so bad for Brittney Griner. Girl, Brittney Griner is over there in Mr. Russia, and they just don't want to let that lady out. They just don't want to let that lady out, and I don't want to hear no negativity. I don't want to hear no, well, if you did the crime, because listen, you don't even care about this woman. So why are you speaking on her? Every time something is mentioned about her, underneath the comments on Twitter or whatever, it's always somebody, and they're white. No lie, that's just what it is. Whether they're liberal, whether they're Republican, or whatever the fuck it is, they're white, and they're just like, well, this is what you get when you go over there and you trying to do drugs in another country, and you do this and you do that, and you do the crime, you do the time. Okay, we get that. We get that, but it's all about being goddamn fair. Nobody's saying get her off, don't let her pay no consequence. But at this point, we feel as though time has been served for what she was there for, okay? She didn't even have the actual weed. That's not what she's getting locked up for. She had the haddish oil. The oil, and I think it wasn't even a full gram. Mind you, you had other people that had more, who literally had a couple of months in detention, and then had to pay a few rubles, okay, a few dollars, and then they was out. But now you giving this lady 10 years, damn near 10 years. She got probably 9.5 years over there. For what? For what? And don't say, oh, well, you do the crime, you do the time, bitch. Shut up. Okay, because at this point it ain't even about the crime. And then trying to make it seem like she was trying to distribute the stuff. How's she gonna distribute that little shit? How's she gonna try to sell that little shit? Like, come on, it was just really dumb. Y'all don't care about this lady, and y'all always talking about some do the crime, do the time, and all this stuff. But yet you got your former president who just got his home raided, okay, and y'all up here finna have a freaking breakdown. Those who still support him finna have a freaking breakdown and talking about some defund, get rid of it's all wrong. I don't want to say the wrong things to get my shit fucked up, but y'all get what I'm saying. Oh, they having a complete meltdown. They think it's unjust. They think it's unfair. But yet, the dude pleading the fifth. And in my opinion, motherfuckers plead the fifth when they don't want to say yes, they're guilty. They just gonna let you leave it up to speculation, okay? And in my mind, when you plead the fifth, bitch, you did that shit, and you just don't want to say it because you don't want to give in to what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting here like, oh, he did the crime, so let him do the time then. Let y'all put that same energy into that. Same thing that you've been saying. And it's just like, and then you got people, where's the LGBT? Where's the uproar with this? Where's that? Baby, what the LGBT people gonna do about it? LGBT people ain't even safe. I don't even believe they're as safe over there in Russia as they are here. And yeah, we can be pissed, and we are, but what exactly can we do? We can't get her out. At this point, it's a political thing. And I don't care what nobody say. It's a political thing. Okay? And then you got other people that's being detained for no reason. It's just crazy. I know they trying to do an exchange or whatever, 2 for 2 or something like that. This guy named Wheeling, who needs to be out. And it's just unfortunate. And I want people to stop saying, well, if this was an NBA player, this would have never happened. It would have never happened at all. We don't even have to say a man. We don't even have to say an NBA player. It would never happen if it was an NBA player, because an NBA player would not have to use his off season to go to another country to play for money, because the WNBA gets paid just about as much as I get fucking paid at my job. And I work at the library. Some of us get paid more than the NBA players, okay? So, WNBA players. So, and to supplement their income, they have to play overseas. Some of them choose to play overseas, especially the ones that's not getting the sponsorships and stuff like that. They play overseas on their off season so that they can get money, because I believe they probably make more money overseas than they do here. They don't respect WNBA. They don't respect women athletes at all over here as much as they should, okay? They still think they're with the lesser sex. So, hey, it is what it is. And I just feel bad for her, because, baby, that shit'll just tear me down. Like, how can you keep your head up? How can you keep your head up when you just see, like, you're a pawn at this moment, okay? And, yes, again, I will fully say and agree. You go over to another country, please, 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 read up on what you're going. Read up on what you can and cannot do. Do not try to do no sneaky shit and bring other shit up in there that you cannot. What is okay over here may not be okay in other countries, okay? Let that be a rule. Let that be an understanding. I want y'all to get that in y'all head, because I don't want y'all in this type of predicament. All of this could have been avoided, you know what I'm saying? Even if she would have got caught up, they're just, we already know why it's happening. We know why it's happening. And then, they trying to get more money to you. Girl, I'm not even fin. Meanwhile, the fucking housing economy sucks. Okay? Inflation is a bitch. But we finna send more. Girl, anyway, moving on from that. And we still got goddamn student loans. What the hell? What the hell? Okay? Anyway, y'all hear my voice going in and out. Moving on. Serena Williams, the GOAT, okay? Serena Williams has announced this past Tuesday in the Vogue, her Vogue cover, in an article, basically that she's about to retire from tennis. She said she didn't really want to, or she didn't really like the word retirement, but it's time to think of and go follow some other passions. And I believe she's 41. Yeah, she'll be 41 next month. She has a career, 73 career single titles, 23 double titles, and she made over $94 million in career earnings. I believe she's been playing for over 20 years. That's great. I honestly feel like there will never be another person that comes close to Serena Williams soon, okay? Not soon. It may come later on, probably, I don't even know, in my lifetime. But probably later on in my lifetime, but no time soon. I just don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like, she has done a lot, put the fact that black women, black people in general can be sports stars in predominantly white sports, okay? What was known for white sports or whatever as a white sport, and can dominate that shit. And just can become so great at it. Let me tell you something. I never watched tennis before Venus and Serena. What got me with Venus and Serena, because I was young when they first came out. I first saw them. They different. They were dark skinned. And then they had them beads in their head. Mind you, my mom used to put beads in my hair all the time. So I was like, oh my shit, bitch. I used to go to school with some beads in my hair, everything. So I was like, we connected. And y'all from the hood too. We connected. And you know what I'm saying? So we used to cheer for them all the time. It was always, back then when I was younger, I had a couple of freaking athletes that I used to cheer for each sport. Okay, Lisa Leslie in women's basketball, Michael Jordan in regular basketball, but it was a whole bunch of people. But see, Chicago, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, that's what it was. Okay, them three. Dominique Dawes in gymnastics. Okay, Marion Jones in track. She used to run and all that shit. Oh, I used to love her. I used to love her. And let me tell you something. I think she came out as gay, right? Now, when she was married to old boy who she was married with, I said, bitch, even though I didn't know, I knew. Okay? I was a little conflicted with myself, but bitch, I knew back then. Maybe that's why I was drawn to her. I said, girl, I know what's up because I know what's up with myself too. We're going to figure it out together, right? Yes, okay? And then a little scandal that came through with her. I said, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Y'all need to go read up on that shit because that was crazy. But yeah, I had one. Oh, was it black girl in the volleyball? I don't know, but I used to look at that. Y'all, you know, Serena will forever be the GOAT, okay? Serena will forever be the GOAT. Venus will forever be great as well. You know, them two are going to go down in history as a great duo, okay? A sister team and all of that shit. And, you know, just the inspiration to all. And I love it. I love it. And it ain't gonna take no shit either. So, hey, it is what it is, you know? Y'all, let me tell you something. Back in the day, ESPN, because we used to look at it when I was a kid. ESPN used to, I don't even know if they still do it, but ESPN used to have like a whole week or so or whatever where they showed cheerleading competitions from colleges and high schools, you know, on a national stand level, on a national level, whatever, double dutch competitions and everything. I said, oh my God, oh yeah, shit used to be bomb back in the day. I don't know what's going on today. I really don't know what's going on today because I can't tell you shit. I really can't. I really can't. But you know, congratulations to Serena. It's time for you to rest. Okay, girl, breast, kick your feet up, be the mother that you are, and just enjoy life for right now. Okay. Congratulations to my boo Beyonce. Like, girl, we already knew Renaissance was gonna come into #1. She brought out another remix. Now, bitch, I'm trying so hard to be, because I feel like I get on here and I give her a compliment and then I cuss her out in the same damn time. Okay? And, like, I'm getting tired of doing that because she wrecking my nerves. Like, I'm so fucking proud of her. I am, because I knew my bitch was going to do what my bitch going to do. But at the same time, she pissing me off because, again, bitch, where's the fucking visuals? And I ain't talking about no goddamn clickbait. I ain't talking about no damn fucking visualizing. I ain't talking about no goddamn lyric video. Where is the actual video? I want to see dance. I want to see technique. I want to see routines. I want to see choreography. I want to see hair just flowing, bitch. I want to see all of that. I want to see ass shaking, okay? Like, at this point, since you didn't let Break My Soul go to #1, you let Break My Soul come out and be out for over a month. Bitch, it's almost, August almost over with. The album would have been out for almost a month in a minute. And we ain't even got a video for shit yet. I said that don't make no sense. I'm tired of seeing the picture with your titty out. Because that's all you giving us. That's all you giving us. Put your titty on the screen and let it move, okay? Like, let it move while you out there dancing, bitch. That's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be doing. Shake that ass that God gave. Shake that ass that God gave. Shake that ass that God and them twins gave you, okay? Come on. Like, stop it. Like, you're pissing me off. Giselle, you are pissing me the fuck off. I got my box, too. It's cute or whatever. I opened up one, and I gave a CD to my mom so she could listen to it in the car. But I still got the T-shirts. I ain't opened up the other one. But, yeah, it's cute. Anyway, do I think it was worth what it... No, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that shit was worth that much. So I get myself up in trouble. It wasn't worth all of that. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on from that. Somebody sitting there like, yep, we know. Okay. Y'all know I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth, bitch. She got us. She got our ass, bitch. And then the Queen's remix. I don't want no more remix to Break My Soul. Okay, this last one that you did it over Madonna's Vogue or whatever. That was cute as fuck. And then she was calling out all the legendary houses and ballroom. Okay. And then she was calling out, you know, giving the girls in the industry props from here, there, and everywhere. Past, future, and present. I loved it, baby. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it shut the girls up who thought that, you know, she didn't fuck with Riri, and then she didn't fuck with Nicki Minaj, and she didn't fuck with some other people that she probably named. Girl, she gave her props, okay? So it is what it is. That was cute. I liked it. Anyway, bitch, the videos, okay? Parkwood, the videos. Tell that bitch to stop partying and put the videos out. Anyway, moving on from that. Angela Yee. Y'all want to get controversy started. Y'all want to get the internet buzzing or whatever. Use Angela Yee. Let me get my words together, bitch. She put out a tweet yesterday. And she was like, the Breakfast Club as you know it is officially over. And then she put the emoji that goes like this. Okay, the heart hands emoji. I said, girl, what happened? Now, let me just say this. You can't put stuff out like that without any context. Because what I tell you, I seen, let's say if it was 100 tweets all together talking about that one tweet that she put out, 98% of those, 98 of those tweets was just saying, thank God. 98 of those tweets were celebrating the fact that people thought that the Breakfast Club was over and done with. I said, well, people really don't fuck with the Breakfast Club like that. But ain't it still like number one or whatever? And I give people reason. I don't say that I dislike the people on there. Honestly, I don't understand why DJ Envy is on there. He just, I don't know. I don't know, just to change the music or whatever, because especially when they give interviews, I feel like he's really, I just I don't like his take on things, and I feel like, especially when it comes to like, police issues with black folks or whatever, some of his takes was just really borderline, like, I need you to just go ahead and tell me that you voted for Trump and that you are all lives matter type of person, because that's what it was very much given. And I'm pretty sure somebody said that his daddy was a cop or something like that. So, especially when that little girl got stabbed up by the foster sisters, and they had the foster sisters and her got into the fight or whatever, and then the cop came out there and shot her because she had the knife in her hand or whatever. And then, that was a whole mess. When I heard him talk about that, I said, like he one of them devil advocates type of motherfuckers, and I just don't like that shit. Sometimes you don't need to be like that. I just never really gravitated towards Envy. First of all, I couldn't figure out what he was, but Envy gives me Shine White. No, not Shine White. Sean King tease. We don't know what he is. And it wouldn't matter if it wasn't, bitch. It was one. Let me tell y'all my story about Sean King. Cause I heard that he had, he was doing some foul shit. He was trying to use some donations or some shit to get a fucking security guard dog that cost like $40,000. The fuck do you need a guard dog, and why is it costing $40? Okay, get you a guard dog, but why is it costing $40,000? Every time, it's like every other month he is in some shit. Okay, he got me blocked. Now, let me tell you something. I don't even know what I said, what I did, and why I was blocked. Mind you, this was around the time when people was coming at his throat trying to say that he was a white man posing as a black man. He was racial dollar signing it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that man black. He just light-skinned it. He just light-skinned it. And I went to go click on his profile or whatever, and he got me blocked. I said, bitch, I ain't never say shit about you. I was taking up for your ass, okay? And then that just made me dig deep, into all his background. I said, well, shit, I'm glad you blocked me, because I probably would have blocked your ass, because you just don't, okay? That's just, hold on one second, y'all. This is the realtor. Okay, cool. They confirmed it. I do have the showing. Anyway, because the last time they didn't confirm the shit, so now it's gone for Friday. But anyway, yeah, so that was what's happening. Girl, how we get on this? Yeah, that's what DJ Envy gives me. He gives me those type of teas or whatever. They say he black, that's fine. But, the fact that I was looking at him and his wife on Black Love. It came on last week. And I actually kind of missed it, because usually I'd be already looking at because Love and Marriage, that series will be on. But since they both on hiatus because the reunion for DC went off, and then Huntsville don't come back on until next month. So I had forgot about it. And I had caught up on it earlier today, and I was like, the way that they was talking, I said DJ Envy and his wife, it just gives, I'ma stay because God told me this what I should endure. All this pain and disrespect and cheating and girl, please. What God told you that? He must got a different God because I ain't got time for it. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because the shit that I was sitting at, the way that she was, I don't know. I don't know. They high school sweethearts. They like first boyfriend, girlfriends, and all that shit. That's the only dick she ever had. I don't know if I could do that. Anyway, but Angela Yee actually said that the show was over. Well, she didn't say it was over. She said the show that we know as the Breakfast Club is officially over, or will be changed. I wish she wouldn't have put that out there until she announced it on the radio station, which she did today, because everybody was just putting out clips about how they glad that the station is over, how they feel the club is over, the show is over and gone and done, da da da. And I get it because I kind of stopped watching. I can't even tell you the last time that I actually watched the Breakfast Club interview, and I don't even care if it was some good people, it could have been I just have no interest, because sometimes you get to a certain point where you are tired of listening to interviews where, yeah, you want it to be fun, you want it to be kind of educational and serious at some points, but you want it to go and flow and be comfortable and lively and all of that. You want all of that. But sometimes, the questions that be asked be just too much and too dumb and too immature and disrespectful, depending on what it is. And then a lot of the times they're interviewing people and they don't even know shit about them. The only person that actually, like if somebody got a book or they got a album that they promoting or whatever, probably the only person that actually read the book to know certain passages in the books and not just skimmed it was Angela Yee, and who actually listened to all of the music was Angela Yee. Okay, so now that she gone, who gonna be doing that? Y'all gonna actually have to read the shit and do the work and do your research about the people that come up there, because sometimes they just don't be doing it, and it just be irritating listening to them sometimes. Charlamagne, I think he got a new show on TV, Comedy Central, but um, I don't know if they're going to keep that spot vacant until, they find somebody else. I know she's leaving in September or whatever. Whenever her syndicated talk show comes on, she's having another radio show on iHeart. Okay, so that's that. She's going to be gone from the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is still very much here. She's just going to be moving on to her own syndicated radio show, which is a good look for her. I'm sorry, y'all. Business. But, y'all like Angela Yee? Y'all like her? Oh my God, stop it. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, y'all, and I'm not gonna edit this shit out. Girl, I'm trying to get this apartment. He owned it today, bitch. But anyway, well, let me put this on mute so y'all won't keep on hearing a ding, ding, ding. But so that happened. I don't know how I feel about Angela Lee, baby. I can't even say her name right because I keep on wanting to say Angela Lee, but it's Angela Yee. When K Michelle came up there and cussed her ass out. Because you, as a woman, bitch, that was fucking classic. And I do love the fact that everybody was just up there, tweeting classic clips from the Breakfast Club. That shit was funny. I said, bitch, I had forgot about this. I had forgot about that. Girl, it was a mess. But, congratulations. Sometimes it's time to move on. You can't just be sitting back and just be the sidekick forever and play the background and be the only one that's doing shit on the show. So, hey, y'all, That's just how it goes. But how do y'all feel? Do y'all watch The Breakfast Club? You know, some people don't like the fact that, you know, it comes off very misogynistic, very apologist, you know, sympathetic to certain abusers and stuff like that. I've seen certain interviews and I've heard certain things that they said and certain questions that they asked that very much comes off of that. And that is a turn off to me and a lot of people. So y'all tell me how y'all felt about that news. Do you care? I honestly don't. But hey, more to you, more power. Congratulations. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, they broke up. Bitch, they didn't even last the whole goddamn year. They couldn't even make it a year, y'all. 9 months. You was 3 months to the finish line. 3 months to the 1 year year mark, and they just said no, ma'am. So it's so many speculations going around. I don't know what's true. I'm just gonna list a couple that I remember seeing. Basically, I saw somebody say that, you know, it was the scheduling. They loved each other, but their schedules just couldn't match up as much as they would like. Then there was the age difference thing, and, you know, one was moving a little bit too fast or whatever. And then, you know, Pete was just over the situation that was going on with Kanye and all of that stuff. You know what? He stayed a little bit longer than I would have, okay? Because I'm not about to be putting up with this bullshit, because I don't care if that's your ex. That means if we actually was to go about doing something and making a future together permanently, that means that that man or that person or whoever it is that's your baby daddy will be still in my life as well. And he will still probably be trying to make it a living hell. And I don't have time for it. You ain't that. I mean, you ain't. Listen, I just wouldn't have it. I just wouldn't have it. I mean, it was cute while it lasted, but baby, until you get that situation fixed, you need to just let that shit go. And I got a feeling, you know, I don't care if Pete and Kanye probably had a little history back in the day where they was actually cool or whatever, but I feel as though Kanye gonna do this to just about almost every man that Kim Kardashian get with, because he don't want to let that lady go. He want to go out, do whatever it is that he wants to do, but he still want to have control over her. And then he gonna put up that paper talking about some Skeet Davidson dead at 28. That was some rude shit. And people find that stuff funny. I don't find it funny. It's weird. You're 40 something years old, grown man. You're damn near 50. And you are acting like a fucking old ass bully. Okay? And I'm aging you because that's how you're acting. All right? You're a bully. Because that man didn't do shit to you. Kim didn't do shit to you, but move on. You had all these women. You had all these women before the divorce is even final. She finally get into a relationship and not just going from woman to woman to woman, you know, using them as fucking gimmicks and all that shit for whatever the time being and for a couple of weeks. She got into a whole ass relationship that lasted a few months, you know what I'm saying? And probably could have lasted longer if you wasn't in the picture like this doing all this bullshit, and you getting your feelings because you can't take the fact that she done moved on, but bitch, you out here okay. She's supposed to be okay with the fact that you fucking other bitches. She can be okay with that because she don't care no more because she's over you. And I feel like he can't take the fact that she's over him. And I do feel like she's over him. I don't think that she's gonna take him back. And I would never want to take somebody like that back. Baby, you're not going to put my life through hell. I just can imagine the shit that she had to go through. And I know people were like, oh, this is what you get for fucking with them Kardashians, fucking with them Kardashians. But at this point, because I used to think the same thing. I still kind of think the shit too. But I can see that it's him too. And it's very much more him right about now. Okay? Because he's doing a lot for his big age, bitch. He's irritating. And I used to stand out for Kanye. And I'm just so mad at the way that he has turned out. And I want to like him again. I really want to like him again, but I just can't right now. They said the man had to go to trauma therapy because of all the shit that was going on with him. And if this was going on publicly, imagine the shit that was going on behind the scenes, okay, that we don't know privately. Girl, a mess. But Pete, you and her. I mean, I heard somebody talk about something. He wanted to get married or whatever. That lady ain't even divorced. So no. And now you want to be stepdaddy to all these kids? I ain't got time for all of that. I'm sorry. Go find you somebody that's more like age appropriate. And when I say age appropriate, being like they are on your same level, want to have kids, can't have kids, want to get married, or whatever it is that you want. That's what you need to find. And don't put nobody else's name tattooed on you. Don't put nobody. Bitch, he went and tattooed my girl is a lawyer on him. It allegedly tattooed the initials of her kids on his body. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, bitch? You think about doing shit like that after the 1 year mark. Not a few months in, okay? Because look what happened. Look what happened. You're done. You're done. Just stupid. But anyway, I still feel like that was a little gimmick ass relationship too. But hey, it is what it is. Speaking of the Kardashians, Khloe and Tristan, they welcomed their son through surrogacy. Now see why y'all was all pissed off that Tristan was over there in Greece and saying that the baby is here. Allegedly to what they saying now, the baby just got here. So honestly, why do we care? Why is that dude? Girl, okay. Everybody had babies every day. Anyway, moving on from that. Let's talk about this whole crash that happened in California. Where did it happen at? Windsor Hill, in the Windsor Hill neighborhood near a gas station in Los Angeles, where this lady went through the red light, went through the intersection, just full speed, crashed into at least 6 cars, 6 people, including an unborn child and an actual 1-year-old, I believe, passed away. A pregnant woman, her unborn child, her boyfriend, and her 1-year-old child, son, plus a couple of other adults, I believe, and some more injuries. Nicole Linton, 37 years old. Now, from what I'm hearing, they're saying that, I don't know if they're trying to say that she had a mental break. I don't know if they're trying to say that, because I've been hearing a lot of things. At first, they tried to say that, it was a DUI type of situation, but she was not drunk. There was not a lick of alcohol in her system. From what that came out, people were saying that she did all of this over a man because her boyfriend broke up with her or some shit like that. And I'm like, and she's a nurse, okay? You're 37 years old and you're doing some shit like this over a dude. I really hope that's not the thing. I really hope it probably was just like a mental break, because everybody's going through some shit, and we have our breaking points, and she just had her breaking point, but in the wrong fucking way, that cost the life of 6 people. 6 people, okay? And she barely got injured. And that be the thing that be irritating the fuck out of me when I hear about certain drunk drivers, when I hear about people who intentionally do shit like this. When you get into an accident, you out here driving extra fucking fast, you out here driving under the fucking influence, and then you cause an accident and plow into another truck, and then those people pass away, but yet you, the one who did it, still alive. I hate shit like that. I really hate shit like that. It should be the reverse. Because obviously you don't care about your life. So why don't you... No, I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all get the point. I just hate shit like that. 6 lives gone, and young lives. Oh my God. The guy who was the father of that 1-year-old, to hear him speaking about his child and crying, and the outpour of love that people was coming and giving respect at the place of the crash, and to actually see the video and to see the car blow up into goddamn all the fire, the flames, and all that shit. It was chilling, okay? It was chilling, because I literally thought nobody that was involved in that situation, the person who crashed the car and the people who got crashed into, I thought everybody died. And to find out that the lady basically came out practically unscratched. Okay, you had a little broken wrist or whatever the fuck. You unscratched because you still got your goddamn life, and you can still walk around, and you ain't got to be up in the hospital. I said, oh my goodness. And then it comes out to say that this bitch had 13 fucking other prior dangerous car crashes. 13 on your record? Shouldn't it be a fucking law where if you get more than fucking 3 crashes, they revoke your license or whatever? That's what I feel like. 13? Because at this point, it feel like you're doing this shit on purpose. Like you're doing this shit on purpose. Are you an adrenaline junkie or some shit like that? Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And people, I hate when it gets to situations like this where, because she's a black woman, or, you know, she's appears to be a black woman. People, I've seen people on the internet, especially Twitter, basically like, I can't believe that y'all up here trying to celebrate and being happy and wanting this lady to go to jail. Bitch, she killed 6 people. If anything, think about the since we all about kids and say the kids' lives or whatever. She killed an unborn baby. She killed a 1-year-old. I don't care if it was intentional or unintentional. She did. So yes, she deserves to go to fucking jail. And then she took other lives. She deserves to go fucking jail. It ain't about racing this shit. Lock that bitch up for life. Because I don't care what the motive was. Lock that bitch up for life, okay? And I'm sorry to say it like that. I have no sympathy for her at this moment. None whatsoever. They was trying to get her out on bail, like $300,000 bail. Bitch, I heard something like $9 million. No. Don't give her bail. Revoke that shit. And let her sit up in there like y'all got Young Thug and them up in jail. Okay? Let them sit up in there until the goddamn trial. And at this point, we don't even need no damn trial. Just go ahead and get a bitch life and lock her up. Okay? Shit. That shit pissed me the fuck off. And then you get the the story about the girl that was in Philadelphia. Oh my goodness, I wish I remembered her fucking name, because this one, that shit hurt my heart so bad. That shit hurt my heart. You go from this situation that happened up in California, which was terrible beyond measures, and then you go over to Philadelphia, I believe, where the young lady was in her car and her ex, who I think she had a restraining order, who was the father of her 6 kids, her 6 daughters, okay, opened up her door and just basically stabbed her up. Stabbed her up, fatally killed her in her car. So you don't really care about your kids at this point. You don't care about your kids, because if you cared about your kids, you would have thought, now if I take the mother's life, that means they're gonna find me. They're gonna be not only without a mother, they're gonna be without a father, and then they're gonna hate me. They ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with me. So why would I do this? Is it really worth it? People don't even think shit like that, and I just wish people would think. I know stuff be happening at what they say, they see red and it's a crime of passion, but baby, it felt like he was stalking her. It felt like he just was obsessed and wouldn't let her go. I gotta read more into it. I just know that was terrible, and I feel so fucking bad for those girls. I feel so bad for those girls. I really do. Baby, this is a cold world we live in. This is a cold fucking world we live in. And then Olivia Newton-John passed away. Oh my God. I said, bitch, what? That came through yesterday. I said, oh, not Sandy. I love me some Olivia Newton-John. See, y'all just got to come kick it with me to realize that, I may not talk about a lot of stuff on here. And you know why I don't talk about a lot of certain things? Because, I give my audience what they like, okay? And I know predominantly what my audience is and what they consist of and made of. And, most of y'all like black entertainment news and black shows and stuff like that. But there's some shows that I watch. I watch a variety of shows, okay? And a variety of movies or whatever. And, yeah, Grease was one of my favorite movies, too. I'm a musical girl, okay? I like a few musicals, you know what I'm saying? I like the original West Side Story. The original. I haven't seen the remake. I don't know. I'll eventually get to it, but something is pushing me from not watching it. Of course, y'all know The Wiz is my favorite movie. Oh, my God. The Wiz is one of my absolute favorites, like my top 3. And, I like Grease. I can look at, baby, I can recite Grease front, back. Because Grease always fascinated me, because there was some old-ass teenagers in high school in the 1950s. I said that all the teenagers, damn, did they all look old like that? Riz, all of them bitches was old as shit. I said, now, come on now. Who did the casting here, okay? Sandy was the only one in the little chunky girl that could have passed a little bit for an actual teenager. I say older teenager. But, baby, all their asses look old, okay? I said, bitch. Who y'all fooling? But Olivia, that was my girl. And I know she had a battle with breast cancer and everything. And oh, that's sad. May she rest in peace. And another thing, Anne Heche, the actor Anne Heche. Y'all remember when she was gay a little bit for a few years when she was dating Ellen DeGeneres, and then as soon as her and Ellen broke up, she went right back to dick. Mama got into a car accident. And they think that it's DUI on this one. And I saw the video too. Her little car, her little blue car, what was it, a Kia or some shit like that? Her little blue car, Mini Cooper, okay? Baby, they said that they might refer it to an attorney who could press charges for hit and run, because they said first she slammed into a garage and then she drove off and then she slammed into a house and then the car caught on fire. So now she in a hospital, and at first it was bad, but now they say that she in stable condition. They had to save her ass about the car and everything. I said, what is going on? All right, what is going on? Did y'all hear about Naomi Judd? Naomi Judd said fuck Ashley Judd and Winona. Baby, mama took herself out, unfortunately, because she had some mental health issues or whatever else was going on, and she wrote them kids out the will. She did not put her daughters in the will. Mind you, she was about to be being inducted into the country music hall of fame with her daughter Winona, okay? And I said, damn, you could put at least her in the will. What is that? She left her estate to her husband. I said, wow. You gotta look into the story of the whole Judd family. It's fascinating. It's a good look at, okay? But that's some crazy stuff. Travis McMichael, one of the guys who was convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery, they gave his ass life in prison plus 10 years. Okay? We're gonna give you life, and then we're gonna have you do 10 years plus in the afterlife. Okay? That's what it is. That's what you get, bitch. You should have took your other girl, Miss Emmett Till. Yeah. That lady, they gonna say something. It ain't enough evidence to charge her with anything. Even though they already previously had a warrant, even though the lady already admitted that she lied about the shit, now it's not enough evidence to charge her with false. Bitch, I can't trip that bitch. Anyway. Girl, it just got real dark for a second. It just got real dark. I just don't like people playing with us like that. I just don't like people playing with us like that. Teresa, I don't know if y'all look at the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa and that man got married, and I don't believe she got a prenup. All this shit keep coming out about this man and his past dealings with women, with relationships, with money, with bankruptcies and all this shit. And that lady said she wasn't getting no prenup with him. After going through what you went through with goddamn Joe, you would have thought that bitch would have went on ahead and got a prenup, or would have said deuces to this man, because don't nobody trust his ass, okay? Teresa is delusional at this point. She really is. I like her to a certain extent, but bitch, I ain't kissing that. Listen, she delusional and she dumb at this point, because ain't no way in hell I see all them fucking red flags. They ain't even red flags. They red fucking lights with flags just flying on them, radiating, okay? But we'll see how long that shit lasts. Moving on from that, it just got a little bit Caucasian up in here, okay? Because all these, good, it's interesting over there right about now. Britney Spears. So y'all know Britney Spears supposed to be having her little memoir come out. That's been halted and paused until I think like 2023 or whatever, because they said it's a paper shortage. I said a paper shortage. Y'all ain't got, it ain't no more trees out here that y'all can cut down or whatever. What's going on? All right, but the issue now is with her kids. So her sons, allegedly, according to Kevin Federline, their father, oh, y'all just had to be there. The kids are 16 and 15 years old, right? Kevin is 44. Y'all just had to be there. Oh my God. Let's take away the fact that the paparazzi did Britney Spears so goddamn wrong, okay? They played a part in her mental health and her mental demise or whatever. But because they was fucking ruthless back then, I just didn't understand it. Like, how can you live with yourself being a paparazzi and the way that they just went after celebrities and just I wouldn't feel right invading a person's space like that for no type of money. Okay, they were ruthless. They were so ruthless. But baby, that was a time. Because when Brittney got married to Kevin, we was like, who the fuck is this? And then when it came out that he was Shar Jackson baby daddy too, or ex-husband or baby daddy, one of the two, baby, I know they got kids together. But that was a whole fucking scandal because at one point I don't even think she knew that he was fucking around with Britney Spears. Oh, that was something, okay? So basically he finna do this interview or whatever, and then it be killing me how they go overseas to do the interview because it's an interview or something that he doing over in the UK. Y'all go overseas to do the interview because we don't give a damn over here. We don't give a damn enough about you to fucking we didn't give a damn about you then, honestly. The only reason why people spoke about you is because you was with Britney Spears and not because you are baby daddy. But other than that, we don't care about you, okay? You ain't done nothing hot in years that anybody would say, oh, where that new Kevin Federline at? You got that new DJ Kevin Federline? No, we ain't doing nothing like that, okay? Ain't nobody doing nothing like that. That's played, all right? And so you go over there to the UK, you're about to do this interview, and then you want to put out there talking about her 15 and 16-year-old sons. They don't want to have anything to do with her right about now. They don't like the fact that she's putting up nude pictures and all this stuff. I said, on the one hand, it seemed plausible. It do, okay? It do, because y'all seen Britney put them, like, listen, bitch, we got to be honest. We said free Britney, okay? Britney needs to be free. She got free from that conservatorship because that shit was fucked up, what they did to her. But we have to understand that it seems as though she did not get the proper therapeutic help that she needed once she started having a meltdown and the breakdowns that she was having prior to being put on the conservatorship. That we saw her when she was doing all this shit in the paparazzi, in the public and all that, when her career was really hot. She didn't get help then. I don't think they gave her the adequate care with the right people that was there for her actual well-being when she was under this conservatorship. They was just trying to keep her under lock and key. So now it's a lot of regrouping, a lot of retraining, a lot of getting back to normalcy or whatever, getting back on the right track that has to happen with her. She has a long road to go. She's not all the way there, meaning that, she's not Britney. Okay, and we've all seen it. We all know it. So I would not be surprised. We see the post that she put up there. She has put up some posts where her booty cheeks or a little crack out, or, she's holding her titties and she's naked like that. But, her man, or I should say her husband, had to come to her defense and say, bitch, now you a damn lie, okay? You a goddamn lie. Them boys ain't say shit about that, and she ain't never put out no nude pictures, okay? She only put out pictures like this and pictures like that because she goddamn can. The only reason why you coming out here and you saying this shit is because your gravy train is about to end. I said, oh, wait, the daddies is about to fight. I said, who gonna win this? I said, both of them make points. I feel like the boys really are old enough to think for themselves and to say whether or not they want to be around their mother or their father. And I do believe that they could possibly be influenced. It is a possibility on all fronts. And I do believe that one could be lying. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Kevin Federline do know that $20,000 monthly child support check about to end soon. They're still in court for the custody shit. So, the well's about to run dry really, really soon. And I feel like he's shaking in his boots because he don't know what he's going to do. Because, again, baby, who is looking for a Kevin Federline? Meanwhile, and let's just go ahead with this mental health shit. Wendy Williams. I feel as though just about everybody around Wendy Williams is around her for fucking clout, is around her to take advantage of her, is around her, is using her, and they're not there for her best interest, okay? Because I've seen the posts where you have a person like Jason Lee, getting and filming the phone call between her and him, confirming in her mind that she's married to some cop or whatever. That, okay, them being cool like that and in this mental state that she in, it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. I don't know what it is. It just feels wrong. He probably not even doing nothing, but it just feels wrong. And then that video that just really came out, right? That just came out under her account that says Wendy Williams podcast or whatever. And I think she was kind of trying to announce the podcast, but again, we don't know what station it's going to be on. We don't know when it's going to come out. We don't know what it's going to be called. We don't know anything about it. And then she's all up in the camera like this. I'm like, and y'all up in the comments saying, yay, I'm here for a podcast. Do you see how this lady look? She ain't in nobody's right frame of mind to be on no damn podcast at this point. And whoever filming her and letting and uploading this shit, y'all wrong as hell. Y'all don't have her best interest at heart. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Anyway, I just don't like seeing people taken advantage of. I really don't, okay? And I feel like people really are. Congratulations. Mike, wait, fuck, since we're talking about advantage, okay? Oh, my segues today been a little cute. They've been a little cute. Mike Tyson came out because y'all know Hulu got this little mini series coming out on his. I don't know if it's a movie or a mini series, but it got my nigga Trevante Rose in it, you know, because I ain't seen him in a minute. And then, you know, he been quiet a little bit. Then the trailer came out for him being Mike Tyson or whatever. Mind you, I thought Jamie Foxx was supposed to be Mike Tyson, but okay, I think Netflix and Hulu doing one or whatever, something. It was a competing shit, but Hulu about to come out with theirs. And Trevante Rose is playing Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson has come out and said, don't fuck with it, don't watch it, because basically they stole his story. They did not get his permission to use his story. Then they're not paying him for his story, and they're treating him like a nigga. That's just what it is, okay? And I remember back in the day, or when this was first being said about Hulu and this show coming out, that's when Mike was like, boycott Hulu. I'm not finna boycott Hulu, and I'm not finna boycott Netflix. So y'all can stop saying that shit. Until Netflix want to put the subscription up to $30, bitch, that's the only way I'm fucking leave that shit, bitch. I'm gonna be like, deuces, okay? But what I will do, I probably won't watch the shit. Even though I wasn't really interested in watching it, even though it had Javante in it, I just thought that Jamie Foxx was supposed to be the one that was supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's conflicting. And I hate when people get their shit taken advantage of. It's reminding me of, I hate to bring it up, the Khaleesi and Pharrell situation. Like, she ain't had no rights to her shit because he got the rights to it or whatever. He ain't got no rights to his story. The way that people can just use people's stories and likeness or whatever and be so okay with it and buy it and own it. I'm like, you owning this person's shit? This is not slavery. But that's how y'all act like. But hey, trademark your shit and copyright that stuff. Get it patent. Moving on from that, congratulations to Nicki Minaj. She is performing at the MTV Music Awards, and she will be receiving the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award. That's a good look. We ain't really seen Nicki perform on an award show in a minute. And to see a medley of her hits and stuff, that should be cute. I hope the stage is like really like colorful. I'm looking at it like, cause that's how it was when she first came out. You know, when Nicki first came out, mixtape Nicki, I was all the way here for it. She lost me a little bit when she came out with her first album and all that shit and all that. You know, she was just doing a lot for me, and I kind of fell off. But then, you know, around the Pink Print, I came back. She want me back. That was a fun era. I loved it. That's one of the albums that I still play back to front to back to this day. I think that's probably like my favorite Nicki album. It really is. Moving on from that, congratulations, girl. Channing Crowder. Sir, every time we talk about you, it's always some dumb shit or you hating on Russell Wilson. I just don't understand, why do people waste time to hate on another person? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Channing Crowder, he's on that Pivot podcast. He used to be a former NFL player. And he's the one that kept on saying that, you know, Russell Wilson is a lame because of this, because of that. And, you know, we had to get on his ass for saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got so much backlash on it. But he stuck to what he felt. Which I can respect. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But put it out there one time. That's fine. But the fact that you keep on talking about it and talking about it and talking about it as if this man did something to you, and each time his name comes up, oh, he lame because, oh, he combed his hair back. Oh, he used mousse in his hair. What? So basically, you ain't got no reason to hate him at this point. You're just saying stupid shit because that's literally what he said. Somebody else was being interviewed and they had brought up Russell Wilson and their experience with him and, you know, saying good things about him. But then dude saying that he don't like him because he put mousse in his hair, he lame and all this shit. But yeah, you the lame bitch. Because most lame niggas, and not all of them, but some of them, as we've seen, when they ain't got shit else to do, they get on the fucking podcast. After ain't shit else going on, they go ahead and go on the podcast and speak their dumb shit, okay? And you are on this podcast telling all your dumb business that we don't need to know. We don't need to know that you go to a swinger resort where y'all be watching people naked and you be walking around naked, okay? We don't need to know that you be playing role play as a fucking dog on all fours and sleeping outside your house with your wife, okay? We don't need to know. And the latest thing that he done put out there is the fact that he don't like to wash up. He don't like to bathe, okay? And I understand. Listen, if he would have just said, I don't like to take baths because I feel like that's nasty. You're literally sitting in dirty water. So how are you clean? I would agree with that. Because, you know, use bath to fucking soak your body or whatever and then take a shower to rinse that shit out because you're literally sitting in dirty water. You know, that's how I feel about it. But this motherfucker said he just don't see the reason and the point of bathing, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I need to wash my arms for, what I need to wash my back for. Do you ever hear somebody saying that they got a smelly back, or do your arms be smelling or whatever? And I'm sitting here like, he said he only washed the essential parts, like his ass, his balls, and his underarms, the shit that actually stinks. And he only take a shower twice a week. And if he do take a shower, his legs and shit and his other stuff don't get wet. So what the fuck are you in the shower doing? How that nothing else get wet but the parts that you just mentioned? Bitch, let me just say this. Get a fucking white towel and you wipe any part of his body and I bet you that bitch gonna come back pitch black. It's gonna come back black like this. Okay? Girl, I don't understand it. And you got a whole ass wife, Miss Wifey. You laying down in bed with a nigga that won't wash his arms and you laying on that arm? Please tell me when y'all be fucking you don't be licking on that nigga. Cause baby, this and you gonna put this shit out here. I don't care if he joking or not, but you gonna put that's dangerous. All these fucking diseases is out here, these viruses is out here, and shit that you could just literally get from just touching a surface or something or touching skin to skin somebody, and you up here talking about something you won't wash your goddamn body, bitch. All the bacteria and shit, baby. I bet you you got some. Let me see your toes. Let me see your toes. It's probably dirt caked up on your toenails. It's probably dirt caked up on the knuckle of your fucking toe, bitch. And you gotta scrub that shit with a goddamn fucking toothbrush and alcohol to get that fucking dirt off. I bet your ankle black. And you light. I bet your ankle black. The whole thing around it. I bet you it's black, okay? And then the nigga said the other one with him was like, but you been playing football this whole time. Exactly, and you ain't been washing your ass, you dirty bitch. Okay, you are anybody that don't wash their body. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, okay? What is up with this actor Ezra Miller? Every time I hear, I don't even know who the fuck he is, but every time I hear something about him, he is doing something crazy. Now he's been arrested for, you know, stealing something out of somebody's house or whatever, holding some woman and her kids hostage or some shit like that, hiding them and all this stuff, and vandalizing shit up in Hawaii and all this shit, you know. But yeah, he keeps on getting jobs and jobs, and nobody has fired him from anything. But, you know, y'all get upset at Will Smith for slapping a bitch on another person on goddamn national TV, but you got a motherfucking menace running around like here, right here, and he ain't nobody doing shit about it. Ain't nobody shit doing about it. Bitch, that is crazy to me. Every time I hear about this Ezra Miller shit, I said, and you got the nerve to have the same name as me. They out here doing some crazy shit because they go by they pronouns, they them pronouns. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. What is the problem? Everything okay? Obviously not. Obviously not. Anyway, moving on from that. Now, what's his name? Party. Megan's boyfriend. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, and I'm gonna need you to stop being so goddamn sensitive. Okay. Now, The Rock and Kevin. I was about to call him Kevin Federline. What is his name? Not Kevin Samuels. Oh no. What is his name? What is his last name? Damn. Let me look it up. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Kevin Hart. There it is. I didn't even have to look it up. It just came to me. Okay. They was up in a little interview or whatever, and they said if they were asked, if you could be a pet to a celebrity, who would it be? And The Rock just instantly said Megan Thee Stallion. He'll be her dog, okay? And it was funny. It was cute. It was whatever. It's understandable, okay? You know what I'm saying? Megan a bad girl, you know? So, Party comes out, and he puts out a post talking about all our dogs are named after numbers. Just teach your wife to use seasoning. You'll be all right. Moana is the shit, though. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, what? All because he said he wanted to be a pet to Megan. And then tried to backtrack it and say it was a joke or whatever, so that's why he deleted it. No, bro, you sensitive as hell. Okay, it's been motherfuckers out here, and I get it, but that wasn't no disrespect that he was saying. And it's been motherfuckers that said a whole lot crazier shit. A whole lot more crazier shit about your lady. And I don't see you going off like that. I say it. I'll bang your lady out. Give me the chance. I'll let her put it all up in my face, okay? So what? What you gonna do? You gonna cuss me out too? And then you gonna take it back and be like, I was just playing. No, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop that, okay? Stop that. We kind of like you. Don't make us not. They done gave Young Thug some more charges. That man is not getting out of jail. At this point, Young Thug and Gunna are not getting out of jail. That's just really crazy at this point. And I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. It's just, whew, they must really get some evidence on their asses to be going through all this shit. But if it's anything else that I missed, so be sure to tell me how the viewing goes tomorrow. All right. And let me check and see if it's some other shit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love it. That's it, y'all. Y'all been hearing about them monkeys that been attacking people. I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. I feel as though it's been a lot of cases of monkeys, elephants, and all these other animals just literally wising the fuck up against us humans. And I really feel like the animal kingdom, they are evolving. I feel like evolution is happening, and they are evolving, and they're getting smarter, and they're getting tired of our shit. And when them motherfuckers start speaking soon, remember at the Planet of the Apes when he was like, Caesar, home. I said, oh, shit, bitch. When that happened, we're going to be doomed, bitch. Okay, it's a whole bunch of shit already coming back. And then the animals finna be talking and taking the fuck over. All right. Girl, I sound like one of them conspiracy nuts, but think about it. Think about it. And I'll see y'all later, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be sweet. I'll see y'all later. Let me tell you something. So the P-Valley video, pause before I go. I am putting up the P-Valley video. If it ain't going to be up tomorrow, it'll be up Friday. But mostly I'm aiming for tomorrow. Do I got some reviews to do tomorrow? I do it tomorrow. I'm going to be late. It's going to be up later tomorrow. If it's not up tomorrow, it'll be up in the morning on Friday. Okay? Okay. Peace, y'all.